I'll be painting my brother's head today. Welcome. Join me on this journey as I paint my brother's head. So, my brother has a head. I also have a head, but I didn't paint that. I painted my brother's head. He has a beautiful head. I decided to paint my brother's head in blue for a few reasons. First of all, it's his favorite color. It's everyone's favorite color unless there's something wrong with you, which there probably is, so that's fine. But there's not something wrong with my brother, so his favorite color is blue. Therefore, that's a good prompt for color selection. My brother's fine. He's one of the normal ones. Not like me. My favorite color is periwinkle, so I'm kind of extra like that. There are a few other reasons that I decided to do this in blue, though. The main one really is I hadn't painted for a while, and I wanted to do a monochromatic painting as a way of shaking the rust off, which is always a good choice when you haven't painted for a while, is to just simplify the process and to wake up the different things involved in painting one at a time. So I like to usually spend a few days practicing drawing and then do a monochromatic painting, in this case just in blue, as a way of just jump starting and getting some momentum back so that I can proceed to do more complex paintings in full color. And so that's the main reason I did this just in blue. I did start, as you saw, with a gold stain on the canvas, and I was hoping that that would contrast really nice with the cool blues on top. And it worked okay. I should have let the stain dry for a couple of days, because on that first layer, as you saw, it started to mix with the paint as I was applying it and creating more of a green than a blue. But I had about a week after I started this painting where I had a plein air festival I attended in Oceanside. And so the painting had a chance to dry, and as it came back with a layer of blue on top, it no longer mixed, which was beautiful. So the end result is instead of having more of a gold shining through, I have this green which I allowed to show through the paint layer on top in a few places. You'll see at the end of the video I scrape back in a few spots in the background, and especially the shirt, to reveal some of that. And it reveals not only the warmer green here, as you can see, but it also helps to create texture in those spots and variation. The other thing I experimented with in this painting was trying to create a sense of vibrancy. And the way I did this, even though I was sacrificing most color, was for the whole painting pretty much I did blue-black together, mixed with various amounts of white. But for the halftones, I went with a more vibrant mixture of blue and white together. So you can see around the nose, lips, and spots in the hair, it looks a lot more blue. And I did that to create the vibrancy which was naturally there in the reference. And for most painting that's monochromatic, where it's just one color and white, you don't get that sense of vibrancy in those areas. So I wanted to cheat that in there by using a slightly different mix that was more blue leaning. So that's the painting. Feel free, if you enjoyed looking at my brother's head, to subscribe, and maybe someday I'll put other people's heads here too. Verily, I hope that through this viewing experience, some of my artistic passions and energies have flown into your being, and that you too have been able to taste what it's like to be me painting my brother's head.